In this video, we are going to start with our topic number 5, nitrogen metabolism. In this chapter, we are going to discuss following points. First, introduction of nitrogen metabolism. Second, role of nitrogen in plants. Third, nitrogen fixation by rhizobia and blue-green algae. Fourth, importance and production technique of biofertilizers. Fifth, denitrification, ammonification and nitrification. And last one, sixth, reductive amination and transamination. So let's start with the first point, introduction. See, there is a bunch of about 16 to 17 essential nutrients required for crop growth, development and reproductive growth in a normal way. Each nutrient plays vital role in plant metabolism. Nitrogen is one of them, major element, very essential for the plants. Almost all the essential elements required for plants are easily available for them except nitrogen. Till it is plentiful, that is 80% in the atmosphere, still its availability to plant is highly difficult task. It is present in the gaseous form in the atmosphere, but it is a daunting task to fix atmosphere into soil. And for making it available to plants, it should be fixed in the soil in the form of nitrates. The performance of any plant is directly related to the fertility of soil, which is dependent on the availability of nutrients and other favorable factors like water, climate, etc. In short, the soil fertility and climate are important determinant of crop growth and yield. Carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen contribute to over 95% of plants' entire biomass on a dry weight basis. Hence, nitrogen metabolism is of great concern for all of us. Remember, growing happy and healthy plant is not always an easy job for anyone. Balanced supply of all nutrients, essential nutrients, is very important for plants to grow normally. Nitrogen alone constitutes 2% of total dry weight of a plant. The pH of soil governs the availability of nutrient to growing plants, and most favorable range of pH in which almost plant nutrients are made available to plant is 6.5 to 7.5. As mentioned, as discussed above, molecular nitrogen, that is N2, is highly inert, non-reactive and having triple bond. Hence, it is not made available to plants. The only available forms of nitrogen are NO3, NO2 and NH3, which are fixed in the soil by symbiotic and non-symbiotic nitrogen fixation. This clearly shows that nitrogen is the critical limiting element for plants. Nitrogen is properly called as azote, meaning lifeless, as it is inert and non-reactive. And as the name indicates, the atmospheric nitrogen is useless for all living organisms. And all these forms, that is NO3, NO2 or NH3, are known as biological compounds of nitrogen. And it is observed that plants growing on acidic soil prefer to uptake ammonia, while the other plant growing in quite wider or broad range of pH like to absorb nitrates. The conversion of N to its available form is as follows. N2 is converted into NO2, it is further converted into NO3 and finally NH3. So, ammonia is finally assimilated into different amino acids, proteins, nucleic acids, and phytohormones like auxins and cytokinins. Next, the role of nitrogen in plants. Look at the diagrammatic representation. The NH3 ammonia is at the center point, and there are different uh, elements in which this ammonia is assimilated, and which these elements are very much essential for the survival of plant as well as other animals also. So let's discuss in detail what is the role of nitrogen in plants. See, all the assimilatory forms are shown in this figure. Among these, amino acids are playing key role as a nitrogen transporters. Here, NO3, NO2 and N2. These are converted into NH3, and NH3 is assimilated in different forms. First and foremost, nitrogen plays vital and crucial role in plants. Nitrogen combines with C, H, O and S to synthesize various amino acids which are the building blocks of proteins. Amino acids are used in forming protoplasm, the site for cell division, and thus contributes for plants' growth and development. Nitrogen is a major part of several important plant substances. Nitrogen compound comprises about 40 to 50% of dry matter of protoplasm. Nitrogen is a major part of chlorophyll, especially the porphyrin ring of chlorophyll. The chlorophyll molecules are the master molecules in the process of photosynthesis, and nitrogen is the major part of chlorophyll, so that it is very much essential in plant life. As all the enzymes are proteins in nature, the next role, as all enzymes are protein in nature, nitrogen is required for enzymatic reaction in plants. We know that there are so many biochemical reactions are going on inside the plant body, and these reactions are carried out or catalyzed by the enzymes, and for the enzymes preparation for it there is a need of nitrogen. Next one, nitrogen is essential necessary component of all vitamins. Nitrogen improves the quality and quantity of dry matter in leafy vegetables and protein in grains. Nitrogen is one of the most yield-limiting nutrient in crop production. Nitrogen plays a numerous role in plant biochemistry. It is important constituent of phytohormones like auxins and cytokinins. Almost all alkaloids are containing nitrogens, and alkaloids are of medicinal importance. So they are very much important. Nitrogen is very much important in plant. Nitrogen is the essential component of cytochromes. Deficiency of nitrogen causes stunted growth, chlorosis, yellowing of leaves, poor root development, abnormalities in structure and function of plant. So deficiency of nitrogen causes various deforms or malformation of plant body. So it is very much essential macro element of plant life. On the other hand, excess of nitrogen can cause delay in flowering and fruiting. Healthy plants often contain 3 to 4% of nitrogen in their above ground biomass. Nitrogen is a significant component of all nucleic acids as a nitrogen base in DNA and RNA. Finally, nitrogen is also a part of energy transfer molecule like ATPs. All these indicates the central role of nitrogen in plants' life. Without nitrogen, there would be no life on this planet Earth. So here the diagram shows that assimilation of nitrogen in the form of ammonia in plants is responsible for different functions and has a key role in the survival.